Hi everyone. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about a big hippo and a sneaky crocodile. They lived in a river in Africa, and oh boy, did they have a problem. Once upon a time, there was this huge river where a hippo lived. Hippos are so big and strong, and they love to spend their day splashing in the water to keep cool. The hippo would stomp around, splish-splash, making all kinds of waves. But guess who also lived in the river? A crocodile. Crocodiles are super sneaky. They stay very still under the water, waiting for fish to swim by so they can snap them up with their big, sharp teeth. But then, one summer, something really bad happened. It stopped raining for a long time, and the river started to dry up. The water got lower and lower. Now, the river wasn't big enough for the hippo and the crocodile. They both needed the deep water, the hippo to splash and cool off, and the crocodile to hide and hunt fish. Oh! The hippo would get mad because it was always worried it would step on the crocodile, and the crocodile got super grumpy because the hippo's splashing scared away all the fish. They were both very frustrated. One day, the hippo said, "Crocodile, we need to talk." The crocodile wasn't so sure about that, but it swam up to the surface and asked, "What do you want?" The hippo took a deep breath and said, "We're both in trouble. There's not enough water, and fighting won't help us. We need to figure this out together." The crocodile thought about it. It didn't like sharing, but it knew the hippo was right. If they didn't fix the problem, they'd both be in trouble. The hippo had an idea. "Crocodile," it said, "how about I stay in the shallow water, where I can splash and cool off, and you can have the deep part for your hunting. That way, we won't bother each other." The crocodile nodded slowly. That might work," it said. "But what about the water? If the river dries up, it won't matter where we are. We'll both have no place to live." The hippo thought for a moment. Then, it smiled. "I know what we can do. I'm super strong, and I can dig a channel from the marshes over there. If we dig a path, water will come back into the river." The crocodile, who was super good at swimming and moving mud with its strong tail, added, "And I can help push the mud out of the way to make sure the water flows the right way." The next morning, they got to work. The hippo, with its heavy body, stomped through the muddy land, making a new path for the water. Hippos are so strong. They can run as fast as a car on land. Did you know that? While the hippo was digging, the crocodile was using its long, powerful tail to move the mud away. Crocodiles are really good at swimming fast through the water. They can even stay underwater for a really long time, like when they're hunting. By the afternoon, they could see the water from the marshes starting to flow back into the river. Yay! The other animals who lived nearby came to watch in amazement. They couldn't believe the hippo and the crocodile were working together. After all their hard work, the river started to fill up again. The hippo had plenty of water to splash in, and the crocodile had a deep part of the river all to itself to hide and catch fish. At the end of the day, the hippo looked over at the crocodile and said, "We did it. We worked together and solved the problem." The crocodile nodded and smiled a little, which doesn't happen often. "Yeah," the crocodile said, "it turns out, even though we're really different, we're both really strong in our own ways." And from that day on, the hippo and the crocodile shared the river peacefully. They didn't become best friends, but they learned how to solve their problems by working together. So, the lesson of this story is, if you ever have a big problem, maybe you and someone else can work together to solve it, just like the hippo and the crocodile. The end.